Inland Sports.
And now join us here on the Inland Sports Show. He is the quarterback of your Murrieta Valley Nighthawks. It is Bear Bachmeier. And Bear, man, so far so good this year. I know you got a big game coming up against Chaparral, but Nighthawks have been playing some good football. What have you liked about the way the offense has been performing through the first 7 games of this season so far?
Yeah, I definitely like just how we're bonding right now. Took a tough loss week 1, but we're peaking at a great time. And so, yeah, I'm really excited.
You know, and I look at your offense, Bear. I think there was like 7 different receivers that had over 100 receiving yards, and I think there were 7 different guys who have caught a touchdown pass from you. What's it like running that offense knowing you've got playmakers all around the field? You just got to, find a way to get the ball in their hands and let them do what they do.
Yeah, just definitely just being a distributor, getting the guys who make plays, getting the ball in their hands. We have a great offensive scheme, a great offensive line, and we just got guys that can go.
And 2, I should have mentioned too, you got 2 stud running backs. I mean, 2 guys who can, rip off a long touchdown run at any point too. So do you feel like whether it's, heavy on the run or heavy on the pass, either way, let's pick your poison. You guys can do it both.
Yeah, pick your poison. I mean, pretty balanced. We got some guys on the perimeter, and we got some great guys up front, and 2 great running backs that can go, and that's what makes our offense so special.
Bear, I've asked you this before, but the significance of wearing number 47. I know Coach Wilson is a pretty traditional guy. He's a traditional coach. He wants his linebackers to be in the 50s, his receivers to be in the 80s, and then you throw a wrench into it, and you're 47 playing quarterback. But you were a linebacker, right, who turned into or decided to go in the quarterback route. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes, sir. When I started playing when I was 5, and that's the number my dad picked for me when I played running back and middle linebacker when I first started playing football. And when I made the transition to quarterback, I just kept the number. And when I crossed the line of scrimmage, I turned into that fullback mentality.
You don't like to slide, huh, as a quarterback?
Yeah, no sliding over here.
Bear, I know obviously recruiting is hot and heavy right now. When you go on recruiting trips, do some of these big time college programs ask you that? Like, number 47, we had to do a double take, and we're like, is that the quarterback? Is that 47 under center? Like, who is that guy?
Yeah, no, it's cool though. A lot of the coaches really like the fact that I wear number 47, so it's really cool when they compliment that.
Do you feel like you could ride this out? Like, wherever you sign with eventually, you might wear 47 in college and keep it going?
Yeah, that's the plan. They said I can, so I'm going to roll with it as long as I can.
That's so awesome. Bear, going into Chaparral this week, obviously it's an old rival from the Southwestern League days. It's a big West Conference game coming up for you guys this week. Chaparral was, runner-up in the league last year, so obviously, they're good. They've got a lot of guys back. I know they've stumbled the last couple of weeks, but I feel like in the Big West, man, every game is important. Every game is big. What do you guys have to do to stay dialed in and keep this thing going and get a win against the Pumas?
Yeah, it definitely starts at practice and in the weight room. We just got guys that want it so bad. And they're definitely, they're hungry to get a win, but we're not going to let that happen. Not in front of our fans. We're going to go out in there and give them a good fight. So,
Bear, what's kind of the big goals for this team? Because, winning league will be tough. Obviously, Centennial's out there, and that game, will be coming up soon. And, make it to the CIF playoffs. You guys can make a deep run. I feel like, probably Division II, but we don't know for sure, I guess. But what's kind of the goals you feel like for this team?
Yeah, we're just trying to get better and better every day. Obviously we've had a streak of kind of getting knocked out the first round. So yeah, definitely making a big playoff run as well. But we're just looking at this week right now and trying to get better in practice.
Now you're in year 2 as the starting quarterback for the Nighthawks, but in all due respect to the seniors on this year's Murrieta Valley team, obviously you want to do it all this year. You want to win some championships, get to the playoffs, make a run, all those things, especially for this year's seniors. But like I was telling Coach Wilson, I'm looking at your roster. There's a lot of juniors and some sophomores playing on this team. So you guys are built to win right now, but you're also built to win next season as well. Is that pretty exciting for you that all you guys are going to have hopefully another season together come next year as well?
Oh yeah, it's definitely exciting for the years to come. But like I said, we're dialed in right now, and we're trying to make something special run this year.
Bear, let me go back to the recruiting process for you. Is it fun? Is it stressful? I mean, you play a game on Friday night, and then you probably have your bags packed, and you're going to some city on a Saturday to go visit somebody. Like, do you just kind of embrace the moment? Do you talk to Tiger and Hank about how they kind of maybe handled the pressure, or just the chaotic nature of balancing being a high school athlete and traveling and keeping your grades up and being ready for the next game on Friday night, and just the whole routine?
It's awesome. It's really fun. I mean, I'm fortunate to have Hank and Tiger and even my sister Ella go through the whole process. But it's definitely really fun. It's really exciting. I wouldn't change it for anything.
All right, Bear, as good as things are going right now for Murrieta Valley and yourself, what are some ways that you feel like you can be a better quarterback, and maybe the offense can be even better? Do you feel like you guys are still trending in the right direction? You haven't hit that peak yet.
Yeah, I definitely think even some games we kind of come out slow, and that starts at practice and in walkthroughs. So I definitely just think having more intensity in practice can definitely change the start of the game. But I definitely think we're peaking at such a great time right now, and I'm really excited about that.
Do you feel like I know it's a cliche, but practice makes perfect. If you practice with intensity and focus, that you'll see that on Thursday or Friday night whenever you guys play?
Yes, I believe that.
Bear, let's do a little name dropping. We've talked about your offense. You've got so many great receivers. You got a couple stud running backs. Let's do a little name dropping. Who are some of the guys really starring for Murrieta Valley this year?
Yeah, I mean, in the backfield, Asa Chapman had a phenomenal year last year and has had a great year. But Dorian Hose is stepping up, getting a lot of carries. He's running people over. And then up front, you got Declan Montez, Drew Nichols transfer, Elijah. I can't pronounce his last name. But we just got a great set of guys. And on the perimeter, we got Julian Treadwell stepping up, a pretty young guy, and Cam Connor on the outside as well, making plays. So.
And Bear, we talked about the fact that you do have so many weapons to, distribute to. Like I said, there's been, I don't know how many, I think I said 7 receivers that have had at least 100 yards receiving on the season. Are you a big stat guy, or do you try to just look at the final score at the end of the night and that's the only thing that matters?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the win. Yeah, that's all.
And how about your guys? Do they ever come up to you and be like, Bear, come on, I was open, man. Hit me next time.
Yeah, I mean, you get that. I get that sometimes, but they know that the end goal is to win. And yeah.
All right, Bear, finally, I know you're part of an a cappella group at Murrieta Valley consisting of football guys. If you want to sing right now, you can do a little solo. If not, but what's kind of your musical influences?
Yeah, my brother Tiger learned to play the guitar, and that's kind of what made me want to pursue kind of music and play the guitar. And my uncle, he lives in Minnesota, and he's the one that kind of taught Tiger or influenced Tiger to kind of play. So I definitely Tiger and my uncle. And yeah, we have an a cappella club here. We call it Hawkapella for the Nighthawks. And so it's just, I mean, there's nothing better than music and playing football and school work and all that, and just going home and playing the guitar and singing. Nothing better than that.
What are you guys as a group, Hawkapella? What are you guys working on right now? Anything?
No, actually, this year's been kind of slow. We lost some great singers last year. Rashid Zahar, he was one of the linemen last year. He had a great voice. And Tiger as well. They're kind of gone. But we're definitely I think we're gonna sing the national anthem coming up for one of our rallies. So that's kind of something that we're working on.
Is it a rebuilding season for Hawkapella?
Yeah, it's a I don't know. We lost some key players, so we gotta get back on the right track.
Oh, that's amazing. Bear, listen, I really appreciate the time. Congrats so far on the season so far, and good luck on Friday night against Chaparral. I know it's a big one coming up.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Yes, sir. That's Bear Bachmeier, quarterback of Murrieta Valley, here on the Inland Sports Show.
Inland